Okay, so I'm going to share my screen just to show you what you need to be doing every day, at least 30 minutes a day. Can you see my screen? My desktop? Hello?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. So each day I go on here. I go on, most of the time I do it on Sunday night because that's the beginning of each trading week. And I go to, first of all, let me show you how I get there. So on here, I go to my back office, email. So once you log into your back office, I'm forgetting my password. So once you go to your back office, you go to trading. It's gonna look a little bit different from you because you're still a customer. But you go to trading, and you go to IML Academy. Okay, once it comes up, I really recommend going from basic one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos. Just go through them real fast, especially to know the meaning of Forex, how it's traded, who is trading it, why we are also participating in trading it. Because, for you to do perfect in something, you have to learn about the history. So you want to just go there. You may not write it down, but I did write it down when I started. So just write it down because you never know if someone asks you, what are you doing? You should be able to explain it. So basic 2 is more kind of in-depth. It tells you what is PIP, what is leverage. Some of you asked me what's on MetaTrader 4. It shows margin, your margin percentage. This is the training about it. What is leverage and loss? And then going into trend line, I'll show you how to draw trend line. I know some of you may have not reached that step yet, but I'll show you what it looks like. It's not hard. It's easy, but practice makes perfect. But at least give it, if you're so busy, just give it 30 days, 30 minutes a day or an hour. When I started, sometimes an hour, sometimes 2 hours. Just make sure that you go through right here. Let me annotate it. Make sure that you go through basic 1, basic 2, basic 3, right here. I don't know if it's showing. Okay, it's not drawing. 3, 4, and technical analysis right here. After you're done with this, you should be able to analyze your trade yourself and put in your trade yourself. And I'll go over what it means to analyze trade. It just is not hard, but I'll show you what it is. So once you're done with that, I know I've added you all to the win group, right? So you're part of the win group. We do share our results. We do call out signals for each other. If someone sees something, they put it there so people can take it. You don't have to. But if someone calling trade, I'll go to the chart myself and look at it. Is it a good trade? Is it a bad trade? If it's good, I take it. If I don't feel comfortable taking it, I'll let it go. So another one that I want to show you is the harmonic scanner, right? If I go here, from your back office, let me show you. You go to trading, always trading, and then right here, harmonic scanner. You click on that. Let me see here. It's not coming up, but you know why. Okay, here it is. Harmonic scanner, and then you say connect now on the bottom. It will take you to the website, to the scanner itself. And the same username and password that you log into your back office is what you use to log into it. So each time you log on, you will see a trade pop up. It's not, where today is Saturday, market is closed Friday night at 4 p.m. Central Time until Sunday 4 p.m. Central Time. That will be for you in Massachusetts, it'll be 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So right now, this is not a good trade. It's from back on Friday. But anyways, it's something is always going to pop up. There on the right here is different brokers that iMarkets Live is using. We use, people in Nigeria will use this one right here. Let me see. Hot Forex is what it's called. Let me see if I can zoom it out. Okay, right here, Hot Forex. Hold on, let me see if I can take that. Right here on the right, Hot Forex. If you're in Nigeria, this is what they use. For US is xm.com. I don't use that one. I use GFX and Traders Way is what I use. LMFX is not here, but it's also a good broker to use. So usually you come up on here. Hold on, let me see. When I come up, I go to under my broker. I go under my broker. So there's a 15 minutes chart right here. There's a 10 minutes, an hour to 4 hours to a day chart. So let me go to 15 minutes. If you click on it, it shows you different pairs that are moving. That's what it is. If you see a pair here, is a potential good trade. So what I do when I see a pair here, I go on TradingView to analyze it. I also do it here as well. So GBP USD, I don't know if you all are in it, but I was in it from Thursday, so I'm still on it. So what I do is already, this kind of already shows you this market is going down. So you see D is down, so we want to sell it. So each time you see a pair, GBP USD or any pair, and you look at X and D right here, if it's pointing down, we want to sell it. We want to sell it. Okay. So, excuse me, we want to buy it. I'm sorry. We want to buy it. If it's pointing down, we want to buy it because it's down. That's what it means. It's down. So we want to ride it up all the way to take profit is what it is. Okay. Yeah. So something that I look at is RSI. RSI is right here. It means divergence, how fast the market is going to move. If this divergence is moving in the same direction as D, then it's not a potential good trade. It means that that trade is still going down the way it was. So what iMarkets Live is looking here is it wants this trade to come down here. If you see this red candle here is where the price is right now. So it wants this price to come back here, hit this D, and go back up. That's what it wants to do. But it don't usually happen. Sometimes if it goes down, it keeps going down. So for you to know if it's going to turn around at this point, you want to look at RSI right here. RSI. So if RSI is going up, as you can see here, it's pointing down. So that means this market is still going down. It's not turning around. That's what that means. Okay. Oh, this is the current position of the price. So you want to always go at the end. Let me draw something on here. Let me draw vertical. So vertical line, I make it thicker so I can see it. Thick. And I make it red. You see, this is where the price is on an RSI. You see, it turned to go up. So this is a potential trade to get in. But like I said, if you were to see this on Friday or Wednesday, hold on, let me see who's doing this. Hey, okay, okay. So as I was saying, the price is going up. So we want to buy it. We want to buy it. So Harmonic scanner is what you really need to be looking into. Like once you're done with those videos, each time you log in, you go to your broker on the right, JFX, you click on that, and it brings out potential. I don't look at 15 minutes. 15 is kind of if you want to get in, 15 minutes get out. But if you want to make really good money, you should be looking in 1 hour or 4 hour charts. So what that means, if I click on this one, Euro, Australian dollars, okay, you see right here. Let me see if I can. Okay, so this D is pointing up. So that means this market is up, and we want to write it down and sell it. We want to write it down. We want to enter here and go down and take profit. That's what we want to do. So as you can see, if you look on RSI right here, RSI at this point is still pointing up. So that means this market has not finished going up. We want to make sure that this RSI is pointing down. That means it's pointing opposite of D. So if D is pointing up, RSI must point down. That means the price is up. We want to write it down. So RSI is going to tell you these are the most ultimate things you need to look at. If it's up and this one is down, yes, you go ahead and enter on your MetaTrader 4 this exact number. You enter stop loss is stop, entry is entry, TP is take profit. I usually enter it if I see TP 1, 2, 3. I enter it on 3 different trades, and I enter one, and I enter take profit 1. I enter the second one. I enter take profit 2. I enter the third one. I say take profit 3. So why you want to do it that way is because if market goes here to right here, let me see. Let's see if I can zoom. Okay, good. If market goes, hold on, let me see. Goes down here at this point, you see how the candles are moving up and down, up and down, up and down. Sometimes it may not reach up to this take profit 3 before it turns around. Eventually, it should still get down, but what you want to do, you want to take your profit 1. If it goes up, you let it sit, and then when it goes down, you take profit 2. You know, you spread yourself out, so you're not going negative all the way. Does that make sense? Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Am I making sense?
So how about this 800,000 over there, 80,000 or 80,000? So you can't click on that one because it's not moving.
Where is it?
There is another 80 something over there.
8.
Yeah, after
The one at ISR, by the ISR.
Where is it?
The numbers by the ISR.
ISI.
Yeah, the 80,000 is where the
right
ISR is.
RSI.
The 80,000 she's talking about is where the ISR is, where you have that line.
80,000.
Yes, around there.
Around here?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, it's 80. It's 80
Yeah.
is what it is. Oh, okay. Let me tell you what about what you should know about RSI. So let me put in horizontal line. So if I draw my horizontal line right here, make it thick. Make it red. So if I draw this line, right? This line right here is showing me on this red is 61, right?
Yeah.
61.90. Okay, so if I move it up to where the price is right now, is 74. So you can write this down, it's actually good. So if RSI is between 60 and above, 60, 80, 100, whatever it is, you are buying, you want to buy. So that's what I was saying. This RSI is pointing up. So that means the market has not reached up where it wants to go before it turn around and come down. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So once you see CD is pointing up and RSI is pointing up, so that means markets that wanted to get here and go down, but it has not finished going up. That's what the RSI is telling us. It's telling us the divergence of the price. So if you see it at 50, like let me show you. Actually, let me draw another line. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Okay, I drew another line, right? So if from here, you see where the market turn around? This thing doesn't, I don't know why. I wanted to, okay, I'm moving into this edge right here. Did you see where there's a sharp turn? It came all the way, boom. It hit that line, it came down all the way, boom. And it turned around and went up, right? So that means that this market never even sold. It's above 50. So 50 is like support. It's kind of 50 is like in between buy and sell. Does it want to buy? Does it want to sell? But this market didn't go below 50. So if you were in the buy, it will go down and keep going up. It's like running a race. You run up, 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 rested. As it's resting, the market is going down. And then when it gets momentum, it goes back up, boom. So if you got into this market right here, let me show you. Let me draw another line, arrow.
Azomta says she can't hear you.
Oh, she can't? Hold on.
Maybe she should check her audio.
Yeah, hold on, let me check. Oh, I'm sorry, Mama, your hand is raised. Okay, let me see here. Oh, tap on, are you using phone or, let me see, if you're using phone, okay, can you tell me? If you're using phone, tap on your phone and click call in with a device audio is what you need to put in. Call in with device audio so you can hear me. Okay, can you hear me now? Hello? But does everyone else hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I think it's a device. As long as tap on your screen and call in with your device audio. That's what you need to do, and increase the volume. Increase your volume. I can see on my screen it said you're not muted, so it shows you can hear me, but I don't know why I can't hear you speak. Okay. I'm going to continue though. If you have any question, you can type it on the chart and I can see if I can, if you can pop up here now, answer it. Okay, so guys, this Harmonic scanner is the best. Like it shows you everything, even give you the price. But one thing is though, before you take that price that is here, you want to make sure the market is going to go in that direction. So like I said, this market is going up. We want it to go up here at one, probably between this zone. Let me draw the zone out so you can see. Go here. We want it to come here. We want it to come to this zone right here, in between this zone, and shoot back down. That's what we want. We want it to, hold on, make it tick. Okay, good. We want it to come, because right now is in that zone. So I'm going to watch this pair on Sunday. Is in that zone. The price is in there. We want it to not go up. We want it to close below D. So do you all see this number here on top? OHLC. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay. So the O is where the price opened. That's the opening price. H is the highest it has ever gone in that hour. This is hour. If you see 60 here is an hour, 60 minutes, an hour. We're looking at, so each candle represent 1 hour. So H is highest number it has ever gone. Lowest is L is the lowest it's ever gone, and C is the close. So it opened and closed on here. So as you can see, there's not much movement between the opening price and the closing price. That's good. That's good because we want it to have a struggle in between here, and then it's either going to shoot off from that struggle or it's going to shoot below. That's what we call consolidation, trading off of breakout. So I watch this price on Monday because it's looking interesting right now. Do you all see here my cursor? Do you see where it has struggle, and then at the end of the struggle it shoot up? Boom. Did you see? If you were enter into this trade right here, this was, if you look down, it was November 24. That was yesterday. If you entered this trade midnight 00 what it is. If you entered it midnight Friday, actually Thursday, because this is London time, by one day you would have won up all the way up. Okay, let me show you how much that is. Let me show you how much that is. Price range, you stay up here. Okay, market went all the way. Let me do it this way. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Did you see here 0.01159 is the movement? So if you multiply that, say you do a 0.01 lot size, that's $115.09. If you do just 0%, if you do a dollar lot size, that's $1,159 right there, just in one day of movement up here. Guys, this is, I don't know if you all see what I see, but I miss this one anyway. So Harmonic scanner is good if you know how to analyze it. That's what I want to show you. Right now, you all need to focus on watching the videos, knowing how to see a trade. And then my job here is to watch this pair right now. I have a couple that I'm watching that are struggling, like in this area right here. I have GBP USD, I have Euro USD, and this one I'm going to be watching now, Euro Australian. So Sunday night, 4 p.m., the market is going to open. So I'll watch this thing, I'll draw my chart. So actually, let me draw. Okay, let me show you what support and resistance means. Hold on.
She left.
So, here, let me do this. Okay, so did you see market right here? If I draw, I see my computer is is a touch screen, but I rarely use it. Okay, here. Did you see my red line? Did you all
Mhm.
see it? Okay. So I put this red line right there. Okay. I put it right there because okay. Can you see me move it?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. This is my red line right here. If you see on the past, let me draw this right here. In the past, what did I do? Okay, you can see in the past, price was here. Hold on. Where is my this thing? Okay, I'm gonna use an arrow. In the past, you see right here. Did you see my arrow? Let me fill it with make it more thick. Make it more thick. Did you all see my arrow? I don't know how to change the color. But okay, let me make it red. Do you see this arrow right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you see that, let me see. Let me use my. Hold on. This. Okay. Okay, did you all see my arrow now? Okay, my circle. Okay, price came here. This is a support line, for instance. Price came from below, hit that zone, struggled for 1, 2, 3, and shoot up right here. Let me draw that line. My line right now is messy, but that's okay. Okay, right here. From here to there. Uh-oh. Stay with me. Oh, this thing is about to hit me out. If it does, I'll put in the the meeting again because Zoom is about to shut me out. But anyway, from this circle up there, that's from just struggling on that line. That's my support line. So it broke that support, went all the way. So if we were to enter this trade right here on the arrow, you would have gone up to X. That's a lot of big movement. So that's how we trade on the market. You find out where price is struggling. And eventually price is gonna break out of it, and the breakout is huge. It's huge. So you watch it, and again on that line, you see how price came and touched it, broke a little bit on here, on the A. Did you see the A? That's how also the harmonics kind of measures. It broke out of A, go back up to B, and came down to C, and then from that C, it went all the way to D. So that's the pattern. So, but I don't know if it's making sense. Do you all have any questions? Hello?
Yeah. So when you are trading, you have when you hit the numbers by the right
Mm-hmm.
side of you, so you have to wait for it to go up. When it go up, you have to hit it, or you just leave it to go up.
You can leave it to go up, or I usually set a buy and a sell. So I set a buy when it's down here and it goes boom, 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 and I know it's going to come down. I set a sell. So that's what we call sell stop and sell limit. If it's there, you don't know which way it's going to go. So you set up here. Let me see. So you set up on this arrow, you measure it. 5 pips. Did you see my new arrow? You said your buy there, so it went up. You would have bought all this the way, all the way up. And you didn't predict it. All you did was put in your buy here, and right here below it, you put in your sell. So if the market went up, you would have made all this profit. If it went down, it doesn't go either way. I mean, both ways. The only way it could go up a little bit and come down is if there's a news. The news tend to drive market in opposite direction. So you put your buy stop here, and you put your sell stop here. Market goes up, you buy. Market goes down, you sell. But that's kind of risky because um the main thing is you want to set it where you feel it's going to go, because right now you see the red candle, that's a bearish, that's a sign that the market wants to go down, but it didn't go down. So sometimes it's, the bank have control over how the market goes. So we as retail traders, all we have to do is react to whichever way the bank is setting it. Mhm. I don't know if that answers the question, but yeah.
But so you have to be on the line watching it for maybe 15 minutes or more, right?
Okay. The time that I do my charts are usually Sunday night. Okay, if you see this day, when was the last Sunday? Let me see. Last Sunday was 19, right?
Yeah.
So on here, do you see my down on the computer? Did you see the days and the time as I move? So on the 19th, right here, let me show you where 19 was last Sunday. Okay, right here. You see that? Market was here, so you would have set your buy, your sell here, or your buy here. However you want to set it on Sunday is what I do. And then it went down a little bit, and then it shoot up like right there. So it took it just the next day on Monday. Did you see from 19 to 20, right? So that's what I was saying. You all get your account together. Monday is usually the best day. Everybody's waking up from the weekend. People put their orders on during the weekend. So market moves a lot on Monday. So I analyze my chart on Sunday evening, and then I put in the trade. I put in buy stop here above the price where it closed. Did you see on top here? It tells you the closing price. So you put the number right above of it. You set your stop loss below A, and then you let it ride. It rides up. It takes one day. You can let it ride the whole of Monday, and you take your profit. Don't let it sit the next day because it might change. You see, the next day it went down, boom. It didn't go all the way down to A, but you would have lost some of your profit from Monday. So take profit and watch the market again Monday night, and now you trade again, and then you would have sold all the way down here. Take profit by the end of the day. I do trade day trading. Before I used to do scalp, which I still do sometimes. Scalp is like you get in 15 minutes, you get out 15 minutes. Get in 15 minutes, it's risky, I mean, it's risky, but you're there watching it. But most of the time, I'm not there. So I just set my buy stop, set my sell stop, and go about my way. Go to my work, go to take kids out, or, whatever you want to do. So you know that you already set your numbers for that day. So, again, for the group, the trade alerts that I sent, some of them are from Dr. Spiller because he does this challenge of $1,000 in 1 week. But that's if your account was starting at 1,000. If you're starting at $500, that's $5 a day, and that's $50 a week. So sometimes he sends out straight. Sometimes when I see something on a Harmonic scanner, and I send it out. I put it on mine and I send it out. Every night, Monday through Friday, I trade London session. Just on London session alone, you can make everything from the whole day. So that's between 2 a.m. East Central Time. That's my Texas time. If you're in Massachusetts, it's 3 a.m. So you wake up at 3, you said the just exactly what I told you, but you're only doing that on Great Britain pounds. Great Britain pays. That's GBP USD, GBP Japanese yen, GBP Australia, GBP Canada, and GBP New Zealand. Only these 6 pays were trading that time because market just opened London time. That's also the same time as Nigeria, if that makes sense for you. The same time that Nigeria, um, like 6 hours. I think it's 6 hours ahead, right? Or
Yes.
7. Okay. So it's the same time as Nigeria. So you wake up, I usually wake up 2 a.m. or 2:30 and set up my chart, set up my numbers. By 3 a.m. is moving. As soon as it hit 3 a.m. Central Time, that will be your 4 a.m. is moving. If you miss it, you're gonna miss it. So I trade that, and by 6 a.m. I'm out of all the trades from Great Britain, and I put in for the day and just go. So um if you want to trade with me, I do Zoom. I do Zoom with some of my other um, partners. They're from Houston. Some of them are from Florida. Why I don't call you guys is because it moves fast. So if we do market execution, you probably will see red. So if you want to trade London time, yeah, wake up and I'll add you on Zoom. We trade it 6 a.m. We should be done. Usually you put in from 3 a.m. to 4, and then you go to bed and wake up at 6 and take profit. Yes, that's all I have for today. So keep studying. Make sure you get your notebook, and I have less than a minute. Get your notebook, study those basics on your back office, and let's trade. Let's make money from now to December. We only have 1 month. We need to get our Christmas money. Okay. All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.